but as we take a look down, that is not the right button. Oh, I'm burning, and I've saved a screenshot I've done completely wrong. Expeditionary Journal Entry 011. So we managed to finish filling up our new structure with sand and gravel to remove all water sources in preparation for the internals. During our mining travels, we discovered even more diamonds, which is always a bonus. And we spent some time building ourselves a new villager breeder after our friends in the village asked if we'd like to do so for them to visit closer to home. And hello my fellow dudes and dudettes, it is your friendly neighbourhood Korthal here with you this afternoon. How are you guys going? Now as you can see, we've made it our way all the way back over to our village because we are looking for a farmer. As you would have seen in the journal entry, we spent a good solid amount of time building up a villager breeder, and of course for a villager breeder we need a farmer plus other villagers in order to breed. So we are going to spend a ridiculous journey going from and bringing at least 3, one of which the farmer, which I've got him as the first guy. As you can see, I popped down some I can get out and it'll be safe. I popped down some of these so I can get up and down easily enough, but it seems I don't need to because I was lucky as to where he was placed. But we are going to go, wait, where's my other map so you can actually see this distance here? We're going to go all the way from here all the way home, and we're going to do this 3 times because as I mentioned, we're going to need the 3 villagers, but that'll be fantastic. We'll get ourselves a villager breeder set up, we'll start breeding villagers up all nicely, and then we'll finish building off our iron farm and get started. So without further ado, I am going to take these guys home and you'll see me when I am finished. Alright, and after much travelling and a few mishaps, we have made it back home. Oh, well, home-ish. We've headed a little bit south. Yeah, so there's home, and here's our villager breeder here that we finished up. So, we just need to get this bad boy. Oh my god, I'm stuck. What's going on? I'm so confused right now. Let's just... Oh, there we go. Okay, she stopped doing that. Alright, so we get this bad boy away because we don't want to deal with any of this nonsense. And then what we will do is pop this guy into the safety of his new home. Now this guy's going to sit up the top, or the front, I guess you could call it. I need my lever. So pop that down, get back in the boat. Turn, pop the lever, up we go. Sweet. So we have managed to make it all the way back here, which is wonderful. I did some prettiness on this, finished it up, gave it a bit of a roof, some extra look, or whatever you want to call it. Now I need to open these, and we'll pop this dude in here. Whoop, that hurt myself a bit, but that's fine. Okay, cool. So we want to make sure we close this off so our new friendly guy coming straight towards us right now can't. Whoop. Yes, he can. Oh my goodness, what's going on? I'm not very good at this game at all. Stop that! Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that up as well. So, I wonder why that happened. How did he get on the inside? Oh, because I left the door open like an idiot. Of course I did. Okay, cool. But we will, I'll fix that up after, but we'll take him out of the boat. Oh, not hit him, which is exactly what I've done, but my bad. And hopefully, at the moment this isn't classed as a village. We need to pop one of our friendos down there, into where all the doors are classified as a village. But because we want our farmer up here farming, which is hopefully what he's going to run around and start doing that, that's awesome, is we're going to let him do that. Now this here, I don't know if you can see the golem in there, but he's going to hopefully lure the little children in when they come. But we're going to leave it locked so we can build this up to get a bunch more villagers, and then once we're ready, open up the thing, and boop, down they go. They'll fall down into a water hole there, which will, there's the gate, which will take them over into a little corner where there will be a whole boatload of, what are they called? I've forgotten the name, minecarts, and that'll pick them up and bring them off and send them off into this direction. So from here, and yeah, pretty simple. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have this come into a sorter for probably a little bit further up here, and the purpose of the sorter is I don't want to throw things like librarians and stuff into the iron farms. I just want to use the relatively useless villages, just so we can keep up a cap for that. But he's going gangbusters. That's wonderful. So that's one. We have two more, so I will skip ahead and we'll come back once we've got all our first three in the villager breeder. See you shortly. Ooh, I guess they're having a nice chat, but we've done it. We've come back with our final dude. We're going to call him Wallace today, but basically we can get him in. Oh my goodness. We will lock that up and then chop the other one. Oh, there's a baby. Don't know what he is, but he's a baby. And there's a zombie too. That's less than ideal, but that's fine. He can't get in, or at least I hope he can't get in, so we'll lock the door. There's another zombie there. Oh my goodness. This may hurt this man. Oh, I'm sorry, friendo. But that's awesome. Where'd that little dude go? He might have already been pushed. No, he can't be pushed in because the door's closed. Oh, he's just running around. So he's a blacksmith. Awesome. So this is working. Fantastic. So we're going to have to deal with these guys, though. We don't want these. I mean, they can't do anything. They're not like doors where they can beat them down. But we still don't really want them around. But that's fantastic. Our breeder is basically working for all intents and purposes. Come on. Chop. Awesome. So over time, we'll breed up a few additional villages on the inside there, and then we'll not that one, but we'll open up the other side, and that'll open them up to be allowed for the babies to fall through. Because what we have done once we decide to run up here is we've cleared out this huge area here, so as that we can build our sorter. So this is just a little bit of marking for me, but we'll come to the sorter later. For now, we need to worry about the villagers breeding up. But the point of the sorter is basically we want to keep our librarians. They're obviously the good boys. And also this is just going fantastic. Loving it so much. Can't wait to get a melon variation. But yeah, as I was saying, is we want to sort out the librarian villages so we can trade up with them while they're in that sorting area, decide if they're worth keeping or not for their trades, for their magic books, and if not, just send them off to hit no. And that goes for all the rest. Do we want clerics? Do we want, nitwits? Things like that. If the answer is no, then we're going to send them to the ranch. And by the ranch, of course, we mean this iron farm. So the plan now is to actually get this bad boy done, so as that we can get these villages, once they're bred up, all the way into the iron farm. Now I have here a whole bunch of materials, basically, and the point of these materials is we're going to take the... Oh, am I full? I believe I might be. That's fine. Don't need zombie flesh. We're going to take the pre-existing shell that I've created there, and we're going to basically try and make it look a little bit more ruined, like a fancy old underwater ruin. And then we're going to take our area there and build it up to the rest of the platforms that we need before moving our villages across. So with any luck, we will basically have this looking pretty nice. And yeah, we'll get it done. So it's wonderful. So here's the floor, and here's what we've got to start with, and we'll hopefully have it looking fantastic in no time. So we'll see you after that. Ta-da! We have done it. Well, mostly. As you can see, the pods over there are empty. That's where our villagers need to go. But as we take a look down, that is not the right button. Oh, I'm burning, and I've saved a screenshot I've done completely wrong. But if we look in here, that's the top up there. It's all nice. We've got the water flowing, and as we've mentioned, the kill chamber is going to go here, so we still don't need to finish that into the sorting system, into the storage system, into the... we come here and get our free iron and poppies. But basically, as you can see, we have prettified it up pretty nice. It looks like a little oceanous ruin, and that's carried along the whole build, really. Now, we got this because the friendly villagers that we took over to their little new home over there to breed up, they gave us a little schematic so we could build this, and they figured they'd teach us how to build some iron. Not build some iron, build a way in which to generate free iron. So they've basically given us the little schematic, and that is awesome. We need to get it done, so we'll work on that. But before we do, we spend a lot of time on that. We have been working up here. We've cleared out a nice little area around here with a perfect little view of our house and others, and we've cleared this top bit because it's right next to where we're building the Hall of Shame, because as you can tell, it's time we built our own portal. Now, we haven't forgotten about trying to get home. That is still something we very much want to do. But for now, I mean, we don't really have much else to do. So, let's see. This is what the villagers told me to do. And they said I should be able to... this is going to hurt, isn't it? Yes, it is. And I need to go get food. But, bam, done it ourselves. That's awesome. So... how hungry am I? Don't really want to go through just yet until I get food, so give me a sec. I'll be right back. And food. Food is got. That is much better. Alright, so we've got the portal all ready to go now. We've actually made this so it's directly in center with our doorway, which in turn is directly in center with this iron farm here. But we're going to go through and see where it takes us. Let's go. Alright, so this looks as though it has just come through the exact same portal as my other one. So that, I don't know if is handy or not. Now, the villagers actually have mentioned that this place exists. The Nether is what they have started calling it. And they've told us that there is a way in which to find your coordinates in the overworld, which you can use with a compass. Well, that's what they've told me anyway. And then divide that by 8 in order to find where you need to be in the Nether. So we have actually figured that one out, and we need to go and place ourselves down in that area. So what we're going to do is we're going to find that location and then go to it. So I've written these down here. We need to go to 15 on the X, anything on the Y, and 85 on the Z. Sorry, negative 85 on the Z. So what's that? So 15 is this way. So we are at 15. Anything, and then on the Z we need to go to negative 85, and that should link us up with our home portal. Ow! And of course we're going to set ourselves on fire because it's just apparently what we do. So we're going to need to go over there is my guess. Oh, there's a lot of these pig boys. I don't have any real building materials, do I? Do you reckon it's worth jumping? Or should I... No, let's play it safe. So we'll grab some of these. And God, this mines so quickly. I love it. So how's that? That should be more than enough. And we'll go back to the 15, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. And we want to go to negative 85. So let's do this. So it looks like we're cheating because obviously we've got all these details up on our heads up display, but you know, it's fine. No one knows. So we'll get across this scary gap. And see if we can't set ourselves up a linking portal that's more in line with our home. So where are we? So 74, 78, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1585. Perfect. So this is the bottom left is where we're going to put it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course I dig way too fast, but 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. And then with any luck, of course I've just done that because I can't place for Jack. Got it back there. That's all right. All right, so now if we light this, with any luck, this should take us home. Because I'm pretty sure if we go through that other portal, it's going to take us back to the other location, which we don't want. Yes, we're home. Wonderful. So let's just go back through again and check. Yes, we have linked it. Wonderful. So that's a good start. And it's not that far from that other portal. That's only just in that direction. We'll have to check that out. And we're going to need to try and find... I mean, surely there's got to be other stuff in here besides, you know, creepy pigmen that we don't want to attack. And then there's creepy cat things. But who knows? I mean... I have no interest in being here for now, so we're going to jump out. But that's good. We have managed to link this portal, and... Did it do it? Yes! I think we've done it pretty perfectly. That is a bang-up job. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over, just check the status of our friendly villagers that we've moved over from the village into their new little housing area, and see if they're happy and making some friends and making us some babies to play with. So we'll just go check them out right now. Alright, so we've made our way back over to our little new housing for these little fellas, and this is that lever I was talking about earlier as well, which, as you can see, boop, boop, opens that up and down. Now we need these guys to continue breeding up, so I think we're just going to kind of wait for the carrots to grow. Let them pick it, feed them to each other, and then start breeding, hopefully. Now there's also another mechanism, which, let's see if we can show you just the end bit. So if you look... I don't want to let these dudes out, so I'll just be safe. Now this is the skylight access, which goes down to the actual village down there, which is where our friendly other villager is. And basically what this other lever does is, if we want to stop these guys breeding at any point, we can. We pop this bad boy here, and you hear that noise. That is a bunch of pistons pushing and closing this and blocking it off, and that's kind of exactly what we want to do, because the moment we block that light access to those doors down there, boom, it's no longer a village. And now we reopen that light access. Hard to see because of the gates in the way, but I don't want to let these dudes out, and it's a village again. And old mate down here is probably going nuts. Yep, fair enough. But that is cool. So these guys are going to hopefully keep breeding up for us. We'll get ourselves some new friends, and with any luck, yeah, we'll start having far more villagers. We need at least 20. So we're going to have to grab 20 from here. And what we're going to do is basically build out a train line from here. And as mentioned, this is going to go boop, boop, boop. We're going to go into this sorting system, which I'll build up for probably next time. And then once we've got our 20 dud villagers, we're going to go send them all the way off into their little pods. And hello, Black Horse. And then, yeah. With any luck, we'll have a fully working automated iron farm that'll sort poppies and iron for us, and then we'll just never need to worry about iron again. Which then we can totally build up this second junction here, because this is phenomenal. It's going really well. This is just from me hanging around building. It's not fast, it's not super fast, but I mean, until I start trading, I'm not going to need many pumpkins at all. And if I'm just doing other things, they're constantly going to work. Well, except for this one. This one is clearly not done what I've asked it to. But that's fine. That's more than okay. But thanks a bunch for hanging out with us today. I'm going to fall. I have fallen. But thanks a bunch for hanging out with us today. It's been a heck of a lot of fun building up this iron farm. Not quite complete, but we're very close to being done. And with any luck, we'll have this finished very quickly. But yeah, really appreciate you hanging out, and would love if you could leave a comment and let us know what your thoughts, and if you'd like to see me do anything next time. And if not, I'll see you for next time. So have fun, guys. Bye.